What if I told you that the most extraordinary superpowers on Earth aren't found in comic books? They're swimming in our oceans, walking on our ceilings, and flying through our skies. These 10 animals possess abilities so mind-blowing, they're making scientists question everything they thought they knew about biology. From creatures that hack quantum physics to animals that create temperatures hotter than the sun itself. Prepare to have your mind absolutely blown. Number 1. Pigeon, the quantum navigator. The humble pigeon holds one of nature's greatest secrets. It can literally see Earth's magnetic field using quantum mechanics. Scientists have discovered that pigeons possess special proteins called cryptochromes in their eyes that create quantum entangled particles when struck by light. Here's where it gets wild. These entangled particles form radical pairs that are sensitive to Earth's magnetic field. This quantum phenomenon allows pigeons to navigate with pinpoint accuracy across thousands of miles. Birds may be the only creatures on Earth, beside humans, actively using quantum mechanics, a field of physics we're still struggling to understand. And they've been doing it for millions of years. Number 2. Sea turtle, the magnetic memory master. Sea turtles accomplish what seems impossible. After spending up to 30 years wandering thousands of miles across entire ocean basins, they return to the exact beach where they were born to lay their own eggs. The secret? As tiny hatchlings, they imprint on the unique magnetic signature of their natal beach, detecting both the intensity and angle of Earth's magnetic field lines. This creates the mental map they carry for decades. But here's the mystery. Earth's magnetic field shifts over time. Yet somehow, loggerhead turtles can still find beaches within about 23 kilometers of their birthplace, after 3 decades away. How they compensate for magnetic drift remains one of biology's deepest enigmas. Number 3. Arctic fox, the shape-shifting survivor. The Arctic fox performs one of nature's most dramatic transformations, shifting from chocolate brown in summer to pure white in winter, becoming virtually invisible against the snow. Unlike most animals that simply grow thicker coats, the Arctic fox uses daylight length to trigger hormonal changes that completely alter pigment production. As winter approaches, reduced sunlight signals the fox's body to stop producing melanin, the pigment responsible for color. The result? A coat twice as thick and completely white, providing both perfect camouflage and superior insulation. But here's the puzzle. Scientists still don't fully understand the molecular switches that control this dramatic genetic expression change. And climate change is breaking this ancient system. Foxes are turning white before snow arrives, leaving them dangerously exposed to predators. Number 4. Electric eel, the living battery. Meet Electrophorus volti, the strongest bioelectric generator on the planet, capable of unleashing a staggering 860 volts of electricity. That's nearly 4 times the voltage of your wall socket. The eel's body contains about 80% electric organs, packed with 6,000 specialized cells called electrocytes, stacked like batteries in series. When it attacks, the eel's brain sends a signal that opens ion channels in all 6,000 cells. Simultaneously, this creates a discharge of 500 pulses per second, with each shock lasting just 2 milliseconds. The precision and synchronization required is mind-boggling. Even more incredible, electric eels can leap partially out of the water and press their positively charged chin against predators while keeping their tail in the water, creating a closed circuit that dumps the full electrical charge directly into their target. And somehow, they never shock themselves. Number 5. Gecko, the gravity-defying climber. Geckos can run up walls, across ceilings, and even hang from a single toe, all while defying gravity. Their secret? A quantum force called van der Waals interactions. Each gecko foot has about 500,000 microscopic hair-like structures, called setae. Each seta splits into hundreds of even tinier spatulae, structures so small you need an electron microscope to see them. These spatulae get so close to surfaces that electrons in the spatulae and the surface atoms attract each other through quantum mechanical forces. The total adhesive force from millions of these quantum interactions allows a gecko to support its entire body weight on a single toe. The real mystery: geckos can instantly switch this attraction on and off with every step, climbing at speeds that would make Spider-Man jealous. The mechanism behind this rapid control still puzzles scientists. Number 6. Lyrebird, the ultimate mimic. Deep in Australian forests lives a bird so skilled at mimicry, it can perfectly reproduce chainsaws, car alarms, camera shutters, and even human speech with sounds it heard just once. Years ago, the lyrebird's syrinx, its vocal organ, is the most complex in the bird world. With specialized muscles controlling both sides independently, it can produce two completely different sounds simultaneously. But here's the truly mysterious part. Lyrebirds don't just copy sounds. They understand acoustic properties. They can adjust pitch, timing, and even create reverb effects to match the original context. Some have been recorded mimicking construction sounds they last heard decades ago with photographic, or should I say, phonographic memory. How they store and retrieve these complex acoustic patterns in their tiny brains remains unexplained. Number 7. Mantis shrimp, the ultravision predator. The mantis shrimp doesn't just see better than us. It sees in a dimension we can't even imagine. While humans have 3 color receptors, the mantis shrimp has 16. It can see ultraviolet, infrared, and polarized light. Its eyes move independently on stalks, creating trinocular vision with each eye, essentially giving it 6-eye depth perception. But the real superpower? It processes visual information so fast that it sees movement in what scientists call super slow motion. When it punches at speeds of 50 miles per hour, it's watching it strike unfold, frame by frame. This allows micro-adjustments during the attack, ensuring lethal precision. The prey sees a blur. The mantis shrimp sees a perfectly choreographed dance. How it processes this overwhelming sensory information without a proportionally large brain defies our understanding of neuroscience. Number 8. Archerfish, the physics professor. The archerfish is a mathematical genius that solves complex physics problems in milliseconds. Without a calculator, without training, without even knowing what math is. When hunting insects above water, it faces an impossible challenge. Light refracts at the water's surface, making prey appear in a different location than where it actually is. The fish must calculate the refraction angle, predict where the insect will be, and adjust for water pressure, all while accounting for distance. But it gets better. The archerfish doesn't just shoot and hope. It adjusts the shape and power of its water jet based on prey size, height, and movement. Young archerfish learn this skill by watching adults, suggesting they're teaching physics to each other. How their tiny brains perform these instant trigonometric calculations remains one of nature's most baffling mysteries. Number 9. Pistol shrimp, the bubble bomb builder. Meet nature's smallest, loudest weapon. When the pistol shrimp snaps its claw, it creates something that shouldn't be possible in the ocean. A bubble, hotter than the surface of the sun. Here's the insane physics. The shrimp closes its specialized claw so fast that it shoots out a jet of water at nearly 60 miles per hour. This creates a low-pressure bubble that travels toward its prey. When this bubble collapses, in less than a fraction of a second, it reaches temperatures of 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's nearly as hot as the sun's surface. The collapse also produces a flash of light called sonoluminescence and a sound reaching 210 decibels, louder than a gunshot. The shock wave stuns or kills prey instantly. The mystery: how does a creature with no temperature resistance create solar-level heat without cooking itself? And how did evolution stumble upon this weaponized physics? Scientists are still searching for answers. Number 10. Cuttlefish, the hypnotic hunter. The cuttlefish is a master hypnotist, wielding colors and patterns we can barely comprehend. Especially impressive, considering it's completely colorblind. With millions of specialized color cells called chromatophores, the cuttlefish can transform its entire body into mesmerizing light shows in less than a second. It creates rippling waves of color that pulse across its skin, putting prey into a trance-like state. These moving patterns somehow override the prey's instinct to flee. Small fish become transfixed, frozen in place, making them easy targets. But here's the puzzle that baffles scientists. Cuttlefish are colorblind. They can't see the colors they're producing. Yet they perfectly match complex backgrounds and create hypnotic patterns that work on species with color vision. How do they know what to create if they can't see color? Some scientists believe they're using polarized light or sensing skin texture feedback. Others think they're processing information through their skin itself. The truth? We honestly don't know. From quantum navigation to solar temperature bubbles, from colorblind hypnotists to physics professors with fins, these 10 animals prove that the greatest superpowers aren't in our imagination. They're right here, on Earth, hiding in plain sight. Every one of these abilities has scientists scratching their heads, rewriting textbooks, and asking, what other impossible powers are out there, waiting to be discovered? If you found these animal superpowers as mind-blowing as we did, smash that like button and subscribe to Nature Lapse for more incredible facts from the natural world. Which animal surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below.